Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to the Global Monthly Video Hop for November. This month's theme is Christmas and you're going to have so much inspiration to get ready for all your Christmas cards and projects. Now the Global Monthly Video Hop are a group of demonstrators from around the world. We get together each month with a new theme and I know that you are going to love what everyone's coming up with. Make sure you do the hop. There is the links in the description of this video. Make sure you go over and give love, give a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe if you like their video, and I hope that you'll do the same here on mine. So first off, I'm taking a few products from the new mini catalogue. We have the Greetings for You Mix and Match Ephemera pack. Love that we've got those quick and easy cards with the ephemera pack. Absolutely fantastic. I'm also using some of the Traditions of Christmas suite. And we have, I'm using the Christmas greenery dies. I'll show you the stamp set or the bundle in just a second, but I'm just using the dies for this card. The Traditions of Christmas DSP, which I'll also go through with you really quickly as well. Traditional Sparkling Sequins, the Real Red 1/2 inch shiny ribbon, which is gorgeous. This is that bundle. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is. There is no stamping on this one, which is super. Actually, no, there is. No, there's not. I lied. There is no stamping on this one. We are using that DSP and the ephemera pack and the dies to really create this card. But look at this beautiful DSP. It has gold foiling, specialty paper. One side has very Christmassy themes, which you could also use outside of Christmas, I think. The other side has more designs that you could use all year round, and some really great masculine ones there too. So what I really like is the color combo in this whole suite. Real Red Cherry, Cobbler, Pool Party Old Olive, Secret Sea, and I know there's another color, so I'll just quickly grab my catalogue and have a look. What did I miss? Gold. That's all I missed. So there you go. Okay, so I have my kit here. Now, if I didn't tell you before, this is a pillar pyramid card. It's a great fun fold. Looks super hard, but it really isn't. It's actually quite a good and easy card. So I have 3 pieces of Real Red cardstock. I also have a piece of Old Olive cardstock, basic white cardstock. And for our die cuts, I have Old Olive, Real Red and gold foil. We've also got some of that DSP for our matting of the front of our card. So to start off with, I'm going to do a little bit of die cutting here, because once we have our card made, if we have all our little pieces ready, we're right to go. So I did show you the Christmas greenery die set, but I'm also using this one, which is, this is a mega suite. There are 2 bundles in that suite, and the dies that I'm using are these great Christmas labels. Hang on, I've got the name of them. Traditional Labels dies. So I'm just using those as well to die cut my label with the Old Olive cardstock, the little berries in Real Red and the holly leaves in the gold foil. So really quick as we get these done. Now the label that I've cut out in Old Olive, there is a little outline. Now you can take that off, you could leave it on. I've left mine on. It just has a little bit more detail. But we're going to use one of these gold ephemera pack labels. And what's really great is there's so many different ones you could have. There's 9 sheets, 6 sheets, so, and they are like stickers. So you've got 'Tis the Season, From Our House to Yours, Season's Greetings, Merry and Bright. What else is there? They are actually in Joy. They're done in different ways, so lots of script, very traditional in the script as well. So we're just going to add all our elements together. Now the back of the card, we do have a piece of Old Olive cardstock as our matting, a piece of basic white, and then we've just got a little tiny strip of that DSP as well. And I will add the measurements in the description of this video, so if you would like to create this yourself, the measurements will be down there as well. So once we have this done, I'm also going to add a little bit of that shiny Real Red ribbon behind there, And honestly, you could decorate this so many different ways. This was just gorgeous, and I really liked how it turned out. But, you know, if you have a different set, maybe a different DSP, this would make a great, you know, birthday card. Get well, it could be for anything, but I thought for Christmas, with the gold matting in the background, it just looks so good. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I'm just going to add a little bit of some tear and tape to the back of this card. We're going to just make a faux bow sort of thing, just gathering up that ribbon and placing that behind there as well. And I do add a little bit more tear and tape just to secure that ribbon down nicely. Now this ribbon actually has a little bit of a thickness, so I really like that, you know, it's not super flimsy, but it's not super stiff either. So just that nice little bit of consistency there. Now, if you're in need of any supplies that I've used on today's card, you can certainly purchase them in my online store, and I'd love if you did. I've got some great specials for my customers and some freebies. So if you live in Australia and you're looking for a demonstrator, I would love to help you with your orders. And if you're enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up as well. So thumbs up, subscribe, all those things. So I have my piece of old olive there. I've just added my basic white and then our little strip of DSP down there, and that's going to go at the back of the card. So plenty of room to write. We've got our back and our front all ready to go. Now we're going to create our three little pillars. So I'm going to start off with our larger piece of real red. This measures 9.5 by 5 7/8. And on the 9.5 inch side, we're going to score at 4 inches, 4.5 inches, 8.5 inches, and 9 inches, and that will give us our first layer, our biggest layer on the bottom of our card, our pillar card. Then we have our second middle piece. Now this measures 6.5 by 5 7/8, and then on the 6.5 inch side, we're going to score at 2.5, 3, 5.5, and 6. And then our last piece, which is our very front piece, this is 5 7/8 by 3.5, and we're going to score at 1, 1.5, 2.5, and 3. So this is going to give us a nice little boxes that we can fold down over on top of each other. So I'm going to just quickly burnish with my bone folder, making sure that I get nice crisp lines, and this will help for the card to go together really well. So we're just going to do that on each one, and then we're going to bring in our tear and tape. Now you could use your adhesive of choice, but I'm going to use tear and tape with this one. And on that little tab that we have on each of our cards, I'm going to add a little strip of tear and tape. So very, very quickly, as you can see, this card comes together super fast. It does look tricky, does look a little bit hard, but what's really great is it also folds down and fits into a standard size card as well. So you can actually do a fancy card like this and still stick it in the mail, so which is fantastic. Okay, so once we have all our three layers to go, I'm going to bring in my two strips of one DSP and one gold foil, and we're just going to cut our matting layers as well. So we have, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to do foil or DSP first, maybe foil. Oh, I'm just going to add the backing adhesive, so we can add these down once they're all finished and ready to go. Now you can add them together and then add your matted DSP. What I find and what works better for me is actually putting my DSP pieces down first before adhering them down. That way you're getting a good even coverage of your pieces. So the gold foil, this measures 2 3/4 by 5 5/8, and we're going to cut them at 3/8 of an inch. No, I'm going to, hang on a minute, we're going to cut 4 at 1/2 inch, and then one is going to be 3/4. So I actually did it in order, so 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. And then the DSP is 2 1/8 by 5 1/2, and you're going to cut it at 3/8 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch, 5/8 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch, and then you'll end up with another 3/8 of an inch. So your DSP will measure 5.5 by 3/8 of an inch by 4, and then you'll have another one that's 5/8 of an inch by 5.5, which is your middle bit. Your foil will be 4 at 1/2 inch by 5 5/8, and one piece that's 3/4 of an inch by 5 5/8. And once we adhere them together, you have your little design. Now I liked, because these keep in a really nice pattern, I've kept them in order to make sure that when the card's all together, you can see that it still has that picture. So if it's non-directional or non-picture, it's just a design, you don't have to worry about that, but I like to keep it that way. And then I'm just adding each layer down before adding the next pillar on the next top box, so that way it's nice and centered all the way around. It was just the easiest way to do. And I'm going to use some dimensionals to pop up my little label here, and we've also added that back matting, which you can write on as well. So this is my pillar pyramid card, one example of our Christmas themed for this month. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up. I'd love it if you left me a comment, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget you can purchase these products in my online store if you live in Australia. So and I would love it if you did that. Or if you live outside of where Stampin' Up sells. So yeah, we are now shipping internationally, so it's super fun. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you'll go and check out what everyone else has created this month. There'll be some great inspiration there. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining me today. All right, bye-bye.